What's up, Raiders? Hi and welcome to your favorite channel. So let me first wish you a very, very happy Republic Day, right? The day today symbolizes how much power does our country have, what achievements we've got so far, and what can we contribute to the world. So wishing you a very happy Republic Day. Speaking of which, it's a long weekend and I'm not sure if you have already planned for your long ride. If you have you ever thought about how you will carry your luggage? When on a long ride, people do require their personal stuff, and carrying them on a bike becomes a problem at times. So have you thought of how you will carry your luggage? If the answer is no, then look no further, because today I'm going to talk to you about how to mount saddlebags on your bike. So let's look further. So here are the saddlebags, and basically I've picked these from internet, and on internet you have a lot of options, starting from a range of 1500 rupees to 6000, 7000. But one needs to keep in mind while picking up the product is that if it's highly priced, does not necessarily always mean of a good quality, right? So you need to see the reviews, see the videos and stuff like that to actually get a sense of what is that product and how does it look, and will it fit in your bike? You need to kind of imagine those things. On my research, I found this, the one that I've picked across from Amazon, from the Golden Riders, meeting the requirements that I have. Basically, they come around for 2,700 rupees, and they got delivered to me yesterday. So basically, I'm gonna get these installed on my bike. But before I do that, I just wanted to kind of make you look what are the things that I get inside. In the saddlebag, I have around 24-liter capacity bag on either side. So basically, they come out with a good rain protective or a water protective sheets inside, the linen, all that sort of stuff. I have a compartment here where I can put the change or the keys or anything of that sort I'm carrying. I'm getting a water bottle compartment or anything sort of handful stuff, or either a medical kit or something. And I have another space as such. So there are a lot of space inside this. Let's look at the other side of it. The other side is almost equally the same, but I think that has got, this side has got the laptop compartment and stuff like that, and the usual space as such. I've got my shin guards and all that sort of stuff already placed here, just to show you how does it fit in as we put on the weight on the bike, right? Now, these are of good quality. The stitching is of good quality. I mean, we don't basically have problems with that. Overall, it looks to be kind of worth the price. Now, when you're kind of traveling long, you would typically be planning your luggage as to what you need to carry. You don't kind of put in everything that you have because you may not need them. So you need to kind of plan wisely as to what are the things, essential things that you will need on your ride, and then carry them along, right? So these are, I think, enough for 2 nights or 3 nights. You can put your personal stuff, your clothes, your on the ride equipments that you would require, anything from your camera to your laptop, you can carry them. I think they fit in very well. Now let's move forward to how we mount these on your bike. Now let's go ahead and mount our saddlebags. Basically, how do you identify which side goes on what? I mean, in a sense, which of these goes on the right and which of these goes on the left? Well, there is a very easy way of finding it out. If you see, or if you notice, there is a reflective strip across on the saddlebag, and these are basically for the people in the back. Basically, these are the ones which will go on the left. So this is how I will mount my saddlebag, with the reflective strips being on the back. Now, if you see, it fits perfectly well on the bike seat. Well, the question is, there is a handle strip out here, and how does it basically work out for the pillion? So I'll come to this in a bit, but I think for now, if you can see, these are perfectly fit or sat across on the bike. Behind the saddlebag, there is these strips which are given across for you to tie it against the available space on your bike, so that if you can see here, the tire is free. There is no contact with the tire as such, right? So let's go ahead and mount this one first across and tie this up, right? Right, so that's secured. So this bit as well, so that it doesn't move. This is the other side. It's quite important that you tie these, very tight and kind of have them secured so that it doesn't move. Now, since we have tied these on either side, at least they are pretty much secured from this bit of it. Now it's the time for us to tie. There are two more straps left. One goes under the mudguard, if you can see here. These are the ones that come from either side, and this is how you basically tie them up. Don't worry about these laces, or you can, I think, duck them across here, which is fine. It still doesn't have a contact with the tire. Now with these two laces, you just need to tie them either through your indicators like this, or you can tie them up. Right? So this way, your saddlebags are secured, they're tied pretty well, it doesn't move that much. Right? So basically these are kind of tight. So the pillion is going to sit on this. Now this next thing is these handle straps. One must be thinking as to how is the pillion going to sit on this sort of a strap, and will it hurt or not. So here's a very simple answer to it. You get a rain protective cover on this. So what you can do is you can just place them on here and pull out these rain protectives from the inside and place it here. What happens essentially is that the rain protective, this layer now acts as one more layer of clothing on which the pillion is going to sit, right? So let's cover these. Nice and tight, secured. And now let's cover this side. Well, if you see, the saddlebags have been mounted, they're secured well with these straps and sort of stuff. Basically there is enough sort of the cloth on the seat on which the pillion is going to sit, and they don't obstruct the wheel movement, or they don't kind of have any sort of contact with the silencer, which usually gets very hot when you're riding for a long time. It also does not obstruct the seating position of the pillion and helps to carry the luggage that you have. So